Hey guys, this is Energized Productions, coming at you with another video. This is going to be a mod review on the most realistic mods, going down from number 8, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Some of these mods might mess up some of your saves, so make sure you make a backup of all your saves. Learn that the hard way. But anyway, let's get right into it. Coming in at number 8, we have the Cyanos Lootable Bodies mod. And this mod just gets rid of the poofing effect when you die, that boring poofing effect. And it just makes it look more realistic, and you could loot the dead bodies and get rid of them after. So let me just go into survival mode here. And we jump down, die, and we go splat. Respawn, and if the body doesn't load in for you, all you have to do is restart your game, which I'm gonna do right now. So I restarted my game and the dead body spawned in, and you could go ahead and loot it. That cow is pushing my dead body. Get out of here, cow. Smack your butt. And when you have a shovel in your hand, you can go 1, 2, and 3, and it'll get rid of it. That's how you dispose of it, if you don't want lag or anything like that. So yeah, that's it for number 8, Cyanos Lootable Bodies. Our next mod we have is the Item Physics mod, which adds a little bit of realism when you're dropping items. Instead of dropping items and watching them float on the ground, you know, the boring old Minecraft float on the ground item thing, whatever. Instead, you drop it and poof, just lays on the ground like a realistic item would in real life. Realistic thing. Drop whatever you need. Drop your sword. Oh no, my sword. Drop your rotten flesh. And when you drop it in water, each one has different weights. That one sinks because it's stone, of course. That one floats. That one's a feather, so that also floats. And rotten flesh sinks. So some of them are very different. Your sword, that sinks too, I'm pretty sure. Yep. And that's about it for this one. This was number 7. Coming in at number 6, we have the Sound Filters mod, which basically just makes the sound more realistic, and it's just really nice. It's a really nice mod to have, and we're just gonna try this thing out. As you can tell, it's pretty normal. Go back here. It kind of muffles out the sound a bit. Come back here, it's a bit louder. Go back here. Quieter. Louder. Quieter. Louder. It just makes it realistic. This is for jukeboxes. It's for more things, which we'll be demonstrating over there. Just makes it more realistic. I really like it. Yep, that's it for this one. Let's shut that up. And up next is the cave. The cave sounds, they're super realistic. Just listen to this. Besides that kind of cave sound, that was just stupidness. Just listen to that. So realistic. Has that echoing effect. It's just really nice. Moving on to the animals. This one doesn't really make a difference. All it does, you just sit back here. It muffles out the sound very little. Though in real life, it would sound this loud, because in real life animals are super loud. You would be able to hear it through a wall. It slightly, very slightly muffles it out. You can barely hear the difference. But yep, that is it for number 6, the sound filters mod. So coming in at number 5 is the Mobends mod. Mobends, not more bends, Mobends. This mod is pretty cool, as you can see right now, and in some of my other clips. I already got some pretty cool punches and stuff going on here, and it's a pretty good mod. So when I walk, I look kind of swagger, just, you know. And when you walk backwards, you kind of moon shuffle or whatever. Sprinting is the best part. Just look at me. Woohoo! And sprint jump looks like you're kind of skipping, and jumping is just normal jumping. Just a little different, that's all. And crouching is kind of weird. Oh yeah. Anyway, our next one is Diamond Sword and the Bow. These ones are pretty cool. Ready, watch this. It's epic. It's truly epic. Really love it. The difference with the bow, there's a really small difference with the bow. When you pull back the bow, as you just noticed, he kind of just pulls an arrow right out of his pocket or whatever. It would be better if he pulled one from his back, but I can't complain, it's still pretty cool. Boom, just kind of slowly brings his hands down. There's another one out. Boom. The guy in front of him just drops dead. Boom. It's pretty cool. That one small difference just makes things a little bit better. Okay, moving on to our next one. Let's get rid of those. Our next one is the swimming one. This one's pretty cool. Pretty nice how he just he actually has a good swimming effect instead of just walking around in the water like normal. You could walk around underwater. If you notice, his feet kind of move underwater, which is quite realistic. And kind of just swim around. Though when you're swimming, like when you're holding spacebar in the water, he kind of just bobbles around. It's better just to swim around. Yep. And moving on to our last one, we got some Mobends for the zombies and the spiders. And I'm just gonna spawn in a spider. Look at that, it's just creepy. And when they climb walls, they actually skitter up the walls. I'm not sure if he's gonna climb up this fence, but it's creepy when they climb up walls. The spiders are really creepy. Look at that. It's freaky. Oh god. Okay, next up we have the zombie. He's just kind of hey man, normal zombie. When he attacks you, hold on, let me just get a place to escape. Look at, it's the Walking Dead. There. He just comes after you. Kind of sticks his arms out. Or not. Or he'll just bite you. The spider's stuck or something. But, yep, that's it for the Mobends mod. Fight me, bro. Come on, get back here. We have the mob amputation mod. This mob just amputates the mobs. You just cut off their limbs. For instance, if you cut off the zombie's arm, there goes his arm, his other one, or his head. It's pretty cool. And when you cut off their head, you die after about 3 seconds. Cut off his arm, work with zombie pigmen, make him armless. Even works with skeletons. I could even get his arm. There was one. And yeah, let's finish him off. And it leaves a little blood effect on the ground. And this also works with a bow and arrow. Let me get a bow and arrow. So it just goes flying all the way over there. It would be cool if there's an arrow stuck in their head afterwards. Could even shoot up their arm. Or their head again. Works with skeletons. As you can see, I shot up his arm. I'll flick your head. And zombie pigman. Takes a few shots. But, yep, that is it for the mob amputation mod. Coming in at number 3, we have the realistic pain mod. What this mod does is make pain more realistic. So, when I come up here, on top of this cliff that I made, and jump down, when I take damage, as you can see, the screen flashed red, and the edges turned red. It's supposed to leave a blood splatter on the screen, but it's a little buggy for 1.8, this mod is, and it also leaves blood on the ground. I think it's pretty cool. And it kind of glitches out the water a bit, as you can tell, whenever you get hurt. When you're supposed to go in it, it's supposed to wash away the blood. And this is supposed to work with creepers. It's supposed to leave a dust particle effect, like dust on your screen, but it doesn't do that. It only does it for fire. See the dust on my screen? Go in here to cool down. That'll get rid of the dust, clean myself off. And that's about it for the realistic pain mod. Nothing too special. Like I said, it is quite buggy. But that's it for number 3. Coming in at number 2, we have one of my most favorite mods of all time. The better foliage mod. What this mod does is add better foliage. As you can see, the leaves, it actually sticks out with leaves, and you see the leaves falling from the trees. The grass looks way better. Instead of like a whole bunch of really tall grass everywhere, this just comes with the grass. And the logs. Just look at the logs. They are beautiful. When I place something against it, it actually connects to it. It's pretty cool. You can make like a huge, humongous tree and make different branches on it. It's just really cool. You could even make logs. And the final thing is the water. Comes with included plants. Look at that. You even got all these sea plants on the ocean floor without even having to place them down. Without even having to get a different mod just to place down these plants. And as you can see, there are all these other plants on the side. So far, I just really like this mod. It's one of my favorites. One of my favorites besides the next one. Moving on to number 1. Now last but definitely not least, we have the shaders mod, DSHL shaders mod. Now my computer can't handle stuff like this. It even can't handle the shaders I'm currently using. Yeah, I have a pretty bad computer. But all it does is adds a bit of shadows. GSHL, it's just way better shadows. Looks way better. It even changes the water. This one doesn't. This just adds a little bit of shadow and really nothing else. It even adds player shadow. but I'm never able to use shaders. There's also another one. You go to options, video settings, and you can click on shaders. That's how you activate your shaders. Now I'm going to be using the GLSL bias water shader. This one is much less laggy, and the water looks absolutely beautiful. It only changes the water. I could leave a link in the description to this shader. It's a pretty nice shader. Makes the water look absolutely gorgeous. When you're underwater, it actually gives like a little effect, a little squiggly line effect. It's kind of buggy though in natural locations. You'll see like floating water, but I just love the shaders. Even just changing the water makes everything look awesome. And that's it for shaders, and also makes the sun kinda tilted, nothing else. And that's it for the shaders. I hope you guys enjoyed this top 8 mod review for Minecraft 1.8 mods. Please leave a like, comment down below on what you want me to do next, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video.